Hi, the purpose of this video is to explain how the California Real Estate License School works. And the first thing I'd like to do is just make sure everybody understands what they've gotten themselves into. The license preparation component is 12 live classes. They're recorded, broadcast on the internet when they're done live. The recordings are available 24/7. After each class, there's subject testing, which is provided by real estate trainers called RET. After you've gone through the 12 live classes, there's comprehensive testing. That means it's not on a particular subject, but all the subjects mixed together, also from real estate trainers. Vocabulary testing from real estate trainers, and an exam workshop, which is done on Saturdays that you would take before your test. The live classes are held every Thursday from 6 to about 8:15 at the office, Keller Williams Market Center, San Jose, Silicon Valley at 2110 South Bascom. Classes are broadcast on the internet live and recordings are available 24/7. For the live classes, an email is sent to all registered students Thursday morning with a link to the webinar and a copy of the class handout. If you don't get the email or you're anxious and you'd like to register early and look at the handout, you can go to the class website and log in and select license preparation classes. There you're going to see a drop down that says live webinar links and handouts. If you are logged in, you have to log in first to access the section. You can see the upcoming classes, the webinar links, and get a copy of the handouts. To log in, you need to go to the website dreclass.com. BRE class also works. They go to the same section, BRE class or DRE class, and select the student login button. If you don't know your username or you lost your password, you can click the lost your password button, and then all it asks for is your username or email. If you put in your email address and click get new password, you'll get a new password in case you're having trouble logging in. Once you've logged in, select license preparation classes from the drop-down menu, and that's where you would watch all the recordings. When you've selected the drop-down, there's all 12 classes plus a math workshop, which is sort of a bonus that I threw in, plus links to the live upcoming classes. They're all available in that drop-down list with copies of the handouts. So the live classes, an email is sent each day of the class. You also can log in from the site by clicking the live webinar links and handouts. And once you've looked at the live webinar links from the site at the handouts, it's going to show you something like this, where it's going to show the upcoming class. There's a registration link to register for the webinar, and there's two sets of handouts. One is 2-up, which are bigger copies of the slides, and then there are 6-up, which are smaller copies of the slide, depending on how much paper you want to use and whether or not you want to have a larger copy of the handout or not. The practice testing program is linked to, again, there's on the navigation bar a link that says practice testing program. If you click on that, it's going to have a link to the real estate trainer's CompuTrainer online system. So when you enroll within a day or so after paying for the full course, maybe a few days, you'll get an email from real estate trainers, and it's going to look something like this. It's going to give you the link. It's going to tell you that your username is your email address and your password is your last name, and it's case sensitive. Plus, if you're having trouble logging in to the real estate trainers practice testing, there's an 800 number that you can call and get more information. All of what you're seeing right now, you can find on the website under the practice testing program link. Again, you need to be logged in to do that. So after each class, you would log into the system and take the subject tests that are the subject-based tests, and they generally follow the class structure. It's not a perfect, but it's very close. So once you've logged into Real Estate Trainers, you're going to be looking at something that looks like this. The subject tests are where it talks about the score report, where it talks about different categories. You would click on that link, and then it's going to give you a drop down. It's sort of a drop up list that shows all the different subjects, and you'd pick the ones that are relevant to the class you just took and take the practice tests. After you've completed all 12 classes, there's the comprehensive testing, which is called master exams, and there's a place where you would take the master exams. And that it gives you the correct answer and keeps track of how well you're doing on which subjects. The Saturday exam workshop is not to be missed. It's something to take before your test. It's a very important part of the system, very valuable. It's an all-day session. It can be taken by webinar. It's held once a month, and there's videos of a past session online. It also includes 20 testing drills with answers and videos that are done online, and an exam strategies video and handout. The way you would look at the online recording is you would go to the website and select Exam Success Workshop Recording, and you would go there. By the way, to register for the workshop, you'd click on the button that just says Exam Success Workshop. There's a button on the website, but if you want to watch the recording of a past one or look at the drills and the handouts, you would get that by logging in and going to the Exam Success Workshop recording. If you want to know what's coming up, there's a live class schedule. It'll show you when the next exam workshop is, as well as career sessions. If you haven't attended one, it would be a good thing to do. The college level courses, if you're taking that part in addition to license preparation, you need to log in. Once you've been paid for the college level courses, you'll be getting an email from Career Web Schools. There's a timer based on each of the college courses. You need to log in to start the timer. You download the ebook, which is a textbook. You could print it out if you wanted to. You could buy a copy from Amazon. You'll do reading in the book, and there are quizzes and other exercises as you go through. And take the final exam as soon as you're capable of doing it. Now, it's 18 days from the day you've logged in and started the system. Is this early that you could do? They'll tell you the date. If you fail the final exam, you can take it again in another 18 days. So you're going to get an email with the link to this after you've enrolled, but you can also access the college level courses through the homepage of dreclass.com. Under the student login for the site, there's a button that says Career Web School. And if you click on that, it'll take you to where you log in for the college level courses. Anyhow, that's probably enough for now. And if you have any questions, you can shoot me an email.